Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now July 6th of 2020, and ever since the very end of the Skywalker saga, there's no doubt about it that a lot of fans around the world have been very skeptical about the future of Star Wars and exactly how Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are really going to handle everything moving forward when it comes to this new Star Wars universe, or this new expanded universe, if you will, that's going to be a mixture of movies, TV shows, books, novels, comics, and video games. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about Disney Star Wars is that we do know that they are in a phase of desperation and damage control, but at the same exact time, they actually seem to be very ambitious, and there's a reason behind all of this, is because if we take a look at the lineup of Star Wars projects, they have over 10 years worth of Star Wars TV shows in the works for Disney Plus alone, and that's completely separate from the movies, mind you. That means that we have dozens of Star Wars projects in the works, if you want to count movies, TV shows, video games, and more. Now, the thing about all of this is that Bob Chapek is really trying his absolute best in order to create his own legacy, to really bring the Star Wars fans back together, to reunite the Star Wars fandom back to how it was, I would say, during the days of The Force Awakens, before everything went really bad with Rian Johnson's The Last Jedi, when he literally derailed the franchise. However, there is one particular TV show, or should I say two TV shows, that a lot of fans are really not looking forward to so far, and that is, of course, number one, the Leslie Headland Star Wars TV series, and number two, a new animated TV series that's going to be completely run by Kathleen Kennedy. Now, the good news about all of this includes Brie Larson, and not in the way that you think. With both Disney and Lucasfilm now finished with The Rise of Skywalker, they are primarily focused on their new Star Wars universe, as well as the new Star Wars trilogy of films. It's explained that Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are making drastic changes behind the scenes over at Lucasfilm in order to create a better future for Star Wars. However, it's noted that one of Kathleen Kennedy's projects, which is set to be a TV series on Disney Plus, is that she recently hired Brie Larson for the role in a new animated TV series for Disney Plus not too long ago. However, it's described that just recently Disney CEO Bob Chapek, after many conversations, was able to cancel Brie Larson, thankfully, from becoming a part of the new animated TV series, as Bob Chapek and Kathleen Kennedy, after weeks of discussions and conversations, came to an agreement finally that Larson would be extracted from the animated series and will only be a part of the live-action Star Wars TV show for Disney Plus by Leslie Headland only. Chapek is said to have not wanted Larson to be a part of more than one movie, or Star Wars TV show I must add, and that Kathleen Kennedy wanted Brie Larson in multiple TV shows as a brand new character in many forms, like live and animated material. However, Chapek recently put all of this to an end, and that now Brie Larson is no longer a part of the new animated TV series that will introduce a brand new timeline for fans around the world. So, this is the thing. This new animated show is going to be run by Kathleen Kennedy. We're still not quite sure what it is. Is it a Clone Wars sequel? Is it a Star Wars Rebels sequel series? Or could this very well be the Rise of Skywalker sequel series that will be in animated form that we've been talking about for quite some time? Or it could very well be something completely new that we have never heard about as of yet. So, with Kathleen Kennedy obviously at the helm here of the Leslie Headland Star Wars TV show and this animated TV series, I think it's really good news that Brie Larson was taken directly out, thanks to Bob Chapek, out of this animated TV show, because it seems like that Kathleen Kennedy has an agenda. She just wants to use Brie Larson because, well, you know, at the end of the day, Brie Larson really wants to really implement tons of identity politics. She loves that, and personal agendas and real-world issues into the projects that she works on. It's one of the main reasons as to why, you know, a lot of fans do not like Brie Larson as an actress. You know, a lot of fans have a lot of issues with her. And Captain Marvel, you know, her as an actress, I don't think that she's all that great, in my opinion. I really could not even, enjoy Captain Marvel from start to finish. I really couldn't. I tried, but I really just could not enjoy it. It was one of the few Marvel movies that I really could not get 100% into, and I was actually quite surprised by that. So, the thing about Disney Star Wars here is that they really are making changes. Bob Chapek, I think, is a man who really knows better. He is a man that knows better than Bob Iger. right? Because he knows that Kathleen Kennedy is just going to sabotage everything that she touches. And that's pretty much a given fact. I mean, if you look at Solo, a Star Wars story, look what in the world happened to that project, right? You went from having 2 directors, 2 writers, whatever it was, all the way over to Ron Howard, reshooting 80% of the movie, and how it really failed at the box office because it didn't do too well because of The Last Jedi, and how many fans were very ticked off about how Disney really derailed the franchise at that point in time. So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.